Stop right there. If you're about to pour that fuel injector cleaner into your Toyota, you might be making a huge mistake that could cost you thousands in repairs. I'm not kidding. Some of these popular cleaners are actually damaging Toyota engines and nobody's talking about it. Look, I've been working on Toyotas for over 15 years, and I've seen what happens when people use the wrong fuel system cleaners. So let me break down the 9 cleaners you need to avoid, and I'm going to explain exactly why each one is bad news for your Toyota. Number 1 on the list is SuperTech Fuel Injector Cleaner. You know, the cheap stuff you find at Walmart for like $3. I get it, the price is tempting. But this stuff uses a solvent base that's way too aggressive for Toyota's fuel system seals. I've seen it cause fuel leaks in multiple Corollas and RAV4s. The seals just can't handle it. Save your $3 and skip this one completely. Number 2 is STP Ultra 5-in-1 Fuel System Cleaner. Now, STP makes some decent products, don't get me wrong, but this particular formula has something called polyethyramine, or PA, in concentrations that are too high for Toyota's specifications. It can actually strip away the protective coating on your injector tips. A guy I know used this in his Tacoma, and within a few hundred miles, his truck was running rough and throwing misfire codes. When we checked the injectors, the tips were corroded. Not good. The third one you need to avoid is Gumout High Mileage Fuel Injector Cleaner. This one's marketed specifically for older cars with high mileage, which sounds perfect for that older Camry sitting in your driveway, right? Wrong. The formula contains alcohols that can damage the ethanol-resistant seals Toyota started using in their fuel systems. These seals are designed to work with modern fuel blends, but Gumout's formula breaks them down faster than normal wear and tear would. I've seen fuel pressure regulators fail after repeated use of this product. Number 4 is Prestone Fuel Injector Cleaner. Prestone is a trusted name in automotive products, I'll give them that. But their fuel injector cleaner uses a solvent mix that's not compatible with Toyota's direct injection systems. If you have a newer Corolla Camry or any Toyota with a D4S or D4 engine, this stuff can leave deposits on your intake valves instead of cleaning them. Yeah, you read that right. It makes the problem worse. The chemistry just doesn't work with how Toyota designed these engines. Coming in at number 5 is the Valvoline Complete Fuel System Cleaner. Now, Valvoline makes great motor oil. I use it myself. But their fuel system cleaner has a problem. It contains naphtha, which is a petroleum-based solvent that's too harsh for the plastics and rubber components in Toyota fuel systems. I've documented cases where fuel lines became brittle and cracked after using this product multiple times. The lines get hard, they lose their flexibility, and eventually they start leaking. Not worth the risk. Number 6 is going to surprise some people because it's a popular one. I'm talking about Chevron Techron Concentrate Plus. Wait, what? Techron is supposed to be one of the good ones, right? Well, here's the deal. The Concentrate Plus version specifically has an issue with Toyota's variable valve timing systems. Some owners have reported timing issues and rough idling after using it. The regular Techron is fine, but the Concentrate Plus formula is too strong. It can affect the oil control valves that manage your VVT system. Stick with the regular Techron if you want to use that brand. Number 7 on my list is Lucas Fuel Treatment. Lucas makes some solid products for transmissions and differentials, but their fuel treatment has a thick, oily consistency that doesn't burn clean in Toyota's combustion chambers. It can leave carbon deposits on your piston tops and valves. I pulled the spark plugs on a Highlander that had been using Lucas regularly, and they were coated in this black, sticky residue. The engine was knocking because of carbon buildup. It took a professional carbon cleaning service to fix it. Number 8 is Seafoam Motor Treatment when used in the fuel system. Now, hold on before you start typing angry. Comments. Seafoam is great when used correctly as a top engine cleaner through the intake, but pouring it into your gas tank is a different story. It's petroleum-based and very concentrated. In Toyota engines, especially ones with high mileage, it can loosen up so much crud and deposits all at once that it clogs your fuel filter and even the injectors themselves. I've had to replace fuel pumps and filters on multiple Toyotas after owners did a seafoam treatment. The stuff it loosens up has to go somewhere, and it usually ends up clogging something important. And number 9 is any diesel fuel injector cleaner used in a gasoline Toyota. I know this sounds obvious, but you'd be shocked how many people grab the wrong bottle. Diesel cleaners use completely different chemistry because diesel fuel and gasoline are different. If you accidentally use a diesel injector cleaner in your gas Toyota, you could damage your catalytic converter, oxygen sensors, and fuel injectors. The additives don't burn properly in a gasoline engine. I've seen repair bills over $4,000 from this mistake alone. Okay, so now you know what to avoid. But what should you actually use? Let me tell you about the 5 fuel injector cleaners that I've tested, researched, and seen work perfectly in Toyota engines without causing any damage. Number 1, and this is my top recommendation, is BG44K Fuel System Cleaner. This stuff is professional grade. Most dealerships use it. The formula is specifically designed to be safe for all modern fuel system components, including Toyota's direct injection systems. It cleans injectors, intake valves, and combustion chambers without being too aggressive. I've used it in my own Tundra for years. The only downside is the price. It's about $30 a bottle, but you only need to use it every 5,000 miles, so it's worth it. Number 2 is Redline Complete Fuel System Cleaner. Redline knows what they're doing when it comes to chemistry. This cleaner uses PEA, but in the right concentration that meets Toyota's specifications. It won't damage seals or coatings. I've seen it restore fuel economy and smooth out rough idling in multiple Toyotas. It's particularly good for high mileage engines. Use 1 bottle every oil change and you'll keep your fuel system in great shape. Number 3 is Liqui Moly Jectron Fuel Injection Cleaner. This is a German product, and the Germans know their stuff when it comes to engineering. Jectron is formulated to work with modern fuel systems, including Toyota's sensitive components. It's gentle but effective. The spray pattern on injectors stays consistent after using it. I've never seen a single problem with this cleaner in any Toyota. Plus, it helps with fuel stability, which is great if you don't drive your car every day. Number 4 is the regular Chevron Techron Fuel System Cleaner. Not the Concentrate Plus I mentioned earlier, but the standard version. This is actually what many Toyota dealerships recommend because it's been tested extensively with Toyota engines. It cleans without causing any damage to seals or sensors. The price is reasonable, usually around $12, and it's available everywhere. If you want a safe, effective cleaner that you can find at any gas station or parts store, this is your best bet. And number 5 is Royal Purple Max Clean Fuel System Cleaner. Royal Purple has a solid reputation in the performance world, but their Max Clean formula works great in regular daily driver Toyotas too. It's EPA certified, which means it won't damage your emissions equipment. That's huge because replacing oxygen sensors and catalytic converters is expensive. I've used this in customer vehicles ranging from old Corollas to brand new Siennas, and the results are always positive. Better throttle response, smoother idle, improved fuel economy. Now, let me explain why using the right fuel injector cleaner is so important, especially in Toyotas. Your fuel injectors are precision instruments. They spray fuel in a specific pattern at a specific pressure at exactly the right moment. When they get clogged with deposits, that pattern gets messed up. You lose power. Your fuel economy drops. You might get misfire codes. The engine runs rough. But here's the catch. If you use the wrong cleaner trying to fix this problem, you can make everything worse. Those harsh solvents I talked about earlier can damage the injector internals. They can eat away at seals. They can corrode metal components. And once an injector is damaged, cleaning it won't help. You have to replace it. A set of fuel injectors for a 4-cylinder Toyota costs anywhere from $400 to $800. For a V6, you're looking at $600 to $1,200. That's just for parts. Labor adds another few hundred. And it's not just the injectors you have to worry about. The wrong cleaner can damage fuel pumps, fuel pressure regulators, fuel lines, and even your catalytic converter. I've seen total repair bills exceed $3,000 because someone used the wrong $5 bottle of cleaner. It's crazy when you think about it. Toyota engines are reliable, everybody knows that, but they need to be maintained correctly. Using the wrong products, even with good intentions, can cause serious problems. And the frustrating part is that the damage doesn't happen overnight. It's gradual. You might not notice anything wrong for months. By the time symptoms show up, real damage has already been done. So here's what I recommend for keeping your Toyota's fuel system clean. Do your research. Ask questions. And when in doubt, stick with products that are specifically tested and approved for Toyota vehicles. Your engine will thank you. Your wallet will thank you. And you'll avoid those nightmare repair bills that come from using the wrong products. If this saved you from making an expensive mistake, hit that subscribe button